Hello and welcome to Bad Water in Death Valley and welcome to earthandsky.com videos. I'm Jeff and thanks for checking out this video. On this video, we are going to show you an experience we had at Trona Pinnacles with Ian from Lonely Speck. It was a great outing. He was a great host. And we're also going to show you some Astro-Scapes as well as landscape locations within Death Valley. So sit back and enjoy, and don't forget, like and subscribe, and thanks so much for checking out this video. This is day one of California, and we are traversing the roadway into Trona Peaks with Ian of Lonely Speck. He's hosting an outing here, and it just was very serendipitous that it synced up with my business trip. So hopefully we'll have some great stuff from this trip, and I'll share with you in this video. It is a location that was used in Star Trek Final Frontier. And how serendipitous would that be if we get to be here while they're filming Star Wars? So look at the setup that's here. And yeah, that definitely looks like it's not just campers. They have an aerial wind sock. Goodness, how cool would that be if we have stumbled upon a filming location? Maybe that's Daisy Ridley right there running across the street. I gotta tell you, that looks like Star Wars garb right there, does it not? Does that not look like a Daisy Ridley stand-in? Look at her hair. Wow. Ian of Lonely Speck was so gracious to send out an invite to all astrophotographers looking to spend an evening at the Trona Pinnacles location that he has made famous. And I believe there were over 30 photographers there, and it was just a fantastic evening. The weather was a little partly cloudy to start, which actually added some atmosphere, and then it just cleared off nicely. So we had a great evening. And by the way, that was not a legitimate Star Wars location filming. It was a fan film, which the fan films can be fantastic, but it was a fan film. This is the drive heading up from Lone Pine up toward Mount Whitney on your way to Movie Drive and the Alabama Hills, as well as the Mobius Arch. I got there a little later in the day than I wanted. It was okay. We had a long night at Trona Pinnacles the night before with Ian, and it was fantastic. But I still wanted to visit this location. And it features Roy Rogers from my nearby Portsmouth, Ohio, and his movies. And it's a great site to visit, regardless of the time of day that you're there. Walking back down Mosaic Canyon, it's about 1.2 miles up to the end. You start to run into the collapsed rock formation. I swear this canyon looks like the one that R2-D2 and the Jawas were in episode 4, New Hope. I'm pretty sure they filmed that over in, I can't remember the location now. It just jumped out of my mind, but this looks so familiar from episode 4. But just looking, we've got a couple of compositions we tried. It's a lot of, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's a lot of bright sun, but there were some areas that had some nice reflected kind of slot canyon look to it. So it's been a nice day. It's about 80 degrees out here today. Very nice. Hello and welcome to Rhyolite, Nevada. This is a voiceover because the wind was wreaking havoc on my iPhone microphone. Rhyolite is in Nevada, between Beatty, Nevada, and the entrance to Death Valley National Park. And this is the scene of our nightscape composition, which you can see here, taken from Google Earth. So the object here was to get the Milky Way to the left side of the building. And we tried both the landscape and a vertical composition. The Milky Way, of course, was setting in the evening, and the core was really almost behind the hill. But it was a composition I think worked out very well. And a couple of things we had to navigate was the artificial lighting that was touching the building, and that's why we went to some light painting. Early morning out here on the sand dunes, and we were really blessed with some nice clouds early on. They had some nice reds and pink underlit, so it's really a great morning here in Death Valley at the sand dunes near Stovepipe Wells, and hopefully we got some really cool compositions and shots that are going to come out of this. Headlamp for navigating the night to get out here on the dunes. Try to get out here where there are minimal footprints.